Oh, now's the fun part. Now we have to sit here and wait and stare
for people to
awkwardly at the
join.
screen. Can you see the number of people that joined? Do you see the little zero up there?
No,
Maybe it's just on my screen.
I see the countdown. 20, 21 people, 22 people.
Yeah,
Who
those
was
are
that?
seconds. Those are seconds. People will start joining. And there's
That was
always
from
a
the coaches retreat. Who did that? Was it uh I can't remember. Oh, it was Sarah Truitt when she was watching the time.
Hey Cindy Wetzel. Hey Susan. Can you see the comments, Mary?
No, I can't see any
You
comment.
can't. Oh,
Well,
that's
I
okay.
don't know. Maybe if I press a different. Oh, there's comments. Yeah. I look, I have options.
Hey Meredith. Hey Jackie. Hey Sarah. Hey Donna. Good morning, friends. I'm so excited for this in the kitchen. It's gonna be
Yay!
fun. Although I have to admit, I was really excited for Marcy to join.
I know. Me too.
We'll we'll
Lizzie
we'll
Lizzie
be okay with
texted and
you.
she said, "Marcy doesn't want me to go to work, so I'm going to take the day off." Okay. So,
Well,
hey, we could
good
have
for
cooking
her.
with Eddie. I got Eddie right here.
That's
Come here.
right.
Come here. Here's Ed.
Oh, look at him.
Here's
That is a big
Ed.
dog.
Yeah,
He is
he
gonna
is.
be a big boy.
There's Eddie. There's Eddie.
That is such a
All
beautiful
right, get
boy.
down, you big lummox.
All right, friends. Well, this morning, Mary Malone is going to make strawberry mug cakes.
No, you have to get down. Like,
We were
seriously.
going to call it birthday cakes, but since Marcy's not here, we're just calling them Mary cakes.
Mary
We're making
Kay.
Mary cakes this morning.
Ah.
Unless if they're really, really good, we'll call them KJ cakes. But if they're
Oh, right.
we'll just call them
Eh,
those cakes that Mary made that time.
that flop.
Oh, all right. Hey, Angela. We miss you. Power bowls. You want to make power bowls, Tracy? This morning? We're making mug cakes. All right. So we're winging this recipe. I haven't made it yet. We're just gonna try it and see how it
Get
goes, and
down.
hopefully it'll be good. You invited that dog up.
I know.
You made
He
a
needs to go
bad.
outside. Give
That was
me
a
a
bad
second.
idea.
I got to open the door for him to go romp in the snow. Go away.
I've been making breakfast, or not breakfast power bowls, but I've been making power bowls every day this week. I I had never made them before. Mary has talked about power bowls for a long time, and I had just never made them for whatever reason. Because in my head, I had to prep all these things, and I'm like, oh, someday I'll add it to my menu and prep all these things. They have saved my butt all week. I have had an e-lunch every day this week that has been super satisfying, super filling, and super delicious by having a power bowl. Every day I've had either brown rice or sweet potato on the bottom, and then I pre cooked 2 pounds of ground turkey with onions and peppers, which usually I just pre cook it. And this time I thought, let's add some onions and peppers. And so I added those and then froze it in single serves. Every day this week, I've just pulled a baggie out of the freezer, warmed up the meat, put it over my rice or my sweet potato, and then topped it with veggies, and literally was done in minutes. And I made Mary's amazing cilantro lime dressing, but I made it without cilantro and without lime.
And double the jalapenos and didn't put in the. I know. Like, why
I didn't.
bother?
I didn't put in any fat. I left it completely fat free so that I could use the dressing just as much as I wanted. And I put quite a bit of dressing. And really, it's just basically a salad, but for some reason, I've been using shredded cabbage instead of any lettuce or anything. It's just been wonderful. No, I
Yeah,
know. Can you
nobody
imagine if I
listens
made
to
it?
me. I talk all the time about really wonderful things to do, Nobody listens.
I did order. Good morning, Sherry. I did order giant mason, not giant, but big mason jars to make fermented veggies this next week. I'm gonna
Wow.
make them on Monday, so that I can start having sides on my power bowls, big piles of fermented veggies, because I need my ferments. All right, are you ready to make a cake?
I'm ready. I may
Okay,
have to pause for a minute and let the doggies back in, but
I
that's all
can
right.
handle it. All right, so we can either mix this right in the mug, or you can mix it in a bowl and then put it in the mug, whatever you feel. I
I
need
have a bowl.
much more proper. Okay, 2 tablespoons of butter, softened butter. If it's not
Okay.
softened, just melt it. I don't care. 2 tablespoons of
I have
softened butter.
softened butter. I have a
She
cute
is
little
wise about
Pyrex
many things.
butter dish. And I
This
don't
butter
measure
dish looks
butter.
like mine. Filthy and disgusting all the time, completely covering
I
butter
know.
inside and out.
And it's see-through. If it were white, it wouldn't look quite so bad. But
Yep.
okay.
All right. To that, add 2 tablespoons of gentle sweet.
Oh, and I have a new bag that I haven't opened.
Be careful with that bag.
I know.
Not those new full bags are dangerous. That's
They
why I
are.
put my stuff in a container instead of keeping most of it in bags, because it's so much
Yeah.
more likely to be destroyed by
I
accident.
have a gentle sweet container, but I'll put it away later. Okay.
All right. We're going
Two
to
tablespoons.
add, so I wrote down a quarter cup of almond flour and a tablespoon of coconut flour. Another option for this to lighten it up would be baking blend, but let's do the almond flour today.
All right.
It's Friday. We don't need to lighten anything up on a Friday.
It's Friday.
You think that's
Quarter
too
cup.
sweet, Susan? Too much sweetener?
Okay.
A tablespoon of coconut flour. That's cold, Tracy, when your butter stays hard and it's not in the fridge. You know your
Yeah.
house is too cold.
Yeah. My cupboard gets cold here, so when it's in there, it stays pretty cold. Okay.
All right, add 1 egg to that. Lisa, I would probably do the same amount of baking blend and then look at the texture at the end and see if it needs to be a little liquid added, but I'd say the same amount of baking blend probably be good.
Do you guys want back in? I think they do. Give me a sec.
Okay. All right.
Come on. Come on, Eddie.
We are making strawberry mug cakes, Debbie. And by we, I mean she. I'm just drinking coffee. I had greens powder with essentials. That's my breakfast this morning.
Oh, yuck. I mean,
It's,
wow, that sounds so healthy.
it's actually really good with the essentials, and it actually tastes pretty good. All right,
Alrighty.
now we need a quarter cup of pureed strawberries. So you're going to puree some berries in your food processor. And actually, we're
Alrighty.
going to need 2 tablespoons of pureed strawberries for the frosting. So if you want to add, a little
Okay.
extra.
My
So we can,
strawberries are all washed in my beautiful Pioneer Woman berry
wow,
bowl.
da da.
I know.
Somebody's better at this than KJ. Well, a lot of people are.
Somebody's bougie.
Right, Tracy? She fancy.
She
Christy, we're making
fancy.
strawberry mug cakes for breakfast. Lisa, it was a quarter cup of almond flour and a tablespoon of coconut flour. So I would probably do a quarter cup of baking blend plus a tablespoon. Is what I would do.
Can a dog have a strawberry?
Yes, with the stem. I
He's
always put
standing
it
here
as the
looking at me.
stems.
Here, you get the green part. Sit. What a good boy. He's like, I'll go taste this in the other room.
And leave it on the carpet.
Yeah, the
That's what
stain,
Beth always
red.
does. Yesterday I was on a coaching call. I was being coached. And the dog decides to start barfing. which everybody loves a good dog puking sound in the background. Everybody loves that sound, right? And he's
Oh
looking at me right
man.
now like, how dare you tell my secrets? And I've got a nice carpet up here that's in good shape. It's like fluffy and brand new. So
What did you think?
I grabbed a blanket and threw it underneath it. I'm like, puke on the blanket. I can wash that. What about blueberries? Janina, I don't know why they wouldn't be good. I think strawberries are kind of more bold flavor.
Did you like
Like,
that?
so but I think they would still be good. And if I was going to do this with blueberries, I think I would puree half of my berries and put a few in whole.
Here.
So it kind of muffin like. I think that's what I would do.
Okay, so this was 1 pint of strawberries, and I'm just doing the whole thing
Okay.
because,
Sounds
why
good.
stop at
Right.
a quarter of a
You can
cup?
use it for other stuff today. You could
All right, one
take
more
some
bite for
cottage
you.
cheese later today, a fuel pull snack. Puree some cottage cheese with a little bit of gentle sweet or super sweet and um, some lemon juice and blend it. Put it in a bowl and then put your berries over it. It would taste like strawberry cheesecake.
Yum. Okay, how pulverized? Like
Puree.
really
We're making a
puree?
sauce. Yeah, so
Oh,
you could add a little liquid if you want. If you're it depends on what you use. Sometimes you can add two of water to get a puree,
oh, that smells so good. I love strawberries.
doesn't it? I love the smell of
Whoops,
fresh
sorry,
strawberries.
dropping things. Oh, just like KJ. And there's definitely going to be dog hair in this. So we're good.
Perfect. It's perfection.
All right. So
How
how much
much
of this?
fiber? So you're gonna put a quarter cup of that into your batter.
Okay.
Christy says, not like KJ, you didn't make a mess.
Oh, well,
You just dropped something.
there's time.
Oh.
There's
All right, now I'm
definitely
gonna
time.
add some baking powder. Half a teaspoon of baking powder.
A half a tis. Where's my half a tis? There we go. Excuse you, dog. Did you just belch at me? That was rude. Wow.
I don't think there's
Okay.
a lot of things funnier than a dog burping. I'm sorry, but I think it's one of the funniest things on the planet.
It is
Half a
funny.
teaspoon of vanilla, so or just measure your heart,
Yeah. Who measures vanilla?
and then a
Hey?
pinch of salt.
Pinch of salt. One over the shoulder. Do you do that? And he
The
just went
dog.
to look.
The dog's in the background going.
What did you just throw? Oh, goodness. All right.
Oh.
Then stir this goop up.
Yep, and then I would put some
Pretty
cooking
goopy.
spray. I'd do some cooking spray on your mug.
Okay. My butter is not, it's pretty lumpy. Okay. Are we going with Indiana Starbucks mug or Maine Starbucks mug?
Well, if we have to do Starbucks, then let's do Maine.
It's either that or a Campbell's soup mug, but I'd have to go dig that out. All right. I'm going to use a different utensil and maybe blend this butter up a little. I don't want chunky butter because then it'll leave fat pockets. And nobody wants a
Everybody
fat
loves a good
pocket.
fat pocket. It'll taste like you buttered your cake without even buttering your cake.
Oh, well, maybe you're right.
Be like a buttered muffin.
Okay. This is a lot of batter.
Is it?
Is it going to
Oh,
overflow and make a...
I don't know. I'm just winging this.
Oh, okay.
Is it
No,
to the
it's about
top of the
half.
mug? Oh,
No,
okay. I think you're fine.
half.
But
It's about half.
um, I would put it on a plate because sometimes these things rise a lot more than I ever expect them to. So
Yeah.
it's a good
Okay,
thing
it's
Mary probably
about
has something in
there.
her freezer. Looks good to me. I'd
All
go
right.
with
Excuse me,
two
Eddie.
2 minutes. Hi, Lori. Let's go with 2 minutes and see what happens. Meanwhile, we
Okay.
can make frosting. Right, Sammy? I agree. All right, we're gonna whip up some heavy cream in whatever tool you desire.
Who said ew? Christy, what are you ewing? What are you
Something about the
ewing?
dog hair and the food, probably. Who knows?
Oh, okay.
Or she doesn't like the Starbucks mugs because they're Starbucks.
Oh, okay. All right, I'll have the Pampered Chef doohickey,
I hope you're gonna
fresh
wash
out of
that
the
thing.
box. What?
I said I hope you're gonna wash that thing.
Oh,
Nah.
it's good.
There you go. Perfect. My kind of
It's
woman.
good.
All right. So that I've never used one of those. Do you put the sweetener in it,
I think
or
I
you whip
would.
it and then because we're gonna mix in the pureed strawberries, so we can mix in the tablespoon of gentle sweet at the same time. So if you just want to whip the
Okay.
heavy cream, um, this is what I wrote down, but I think it's going to be enough for 2 cakes. So I wrote down half a cup of heavy cream. We don't need to eat that much in a single serve. So let's do a 1/4 cup.
Okay. Oh, it's smelling delicious. Oh, and it's overflowing the top.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it pouring down the sides?
No, not yet. It's just big and bubbly on the top. It might be perfect. It might be perfect. Okay, I've never used this thing.
It's
All right, now
overcomplicated, if you ask me.
I think you need more than 1/4 cup.
You think?
Yeah, I don't think
Well,
a
do a
quarter
half a
cup.
cup, and you're just not gonna. Well, somebody just said a half. Bonnie said a half a cup works better. A half a cup would make a giant mess. A 1/4 cup fits better. She's saying a half a cup is too much.
Oh, well, and Lucy uses it at her house. Okay, is that all I do?
She says pour, top on, turn, and then butter churn.
Okay, so up and down, butter churn. Am I going to be an old pioneer woman by the time I get done with this?
Where's your bonnet, Mary?
I know. I know. Oh my goodness, it is working. Look. It's so thick and frothy.
I got rid of mine when I moved.
I got rid of one too. I think I gave it to Lizzie. Edmund, don't stand behind me. Oh, it went up and then it went down again.
Might want to stick a toothpick in it.
I'm a baker. I don't need a toothpick.
Okay.
Toothpicks are for wimps.
She did in my world. They said you're not churning fast enough. This is uncomfortable. Turn
It
it
is a little
faster,
bit.
Mary.
At least the handle goes this way and not this way, okay? All I'm saying.
This is awful.
Should I put the gentle sweet in it?
Well, we're gonna mix the strawberries and gentle sweet in it
Oh,
both, so I would just get it whipped, and then you can just put it in a bowl and mix it.
okay. It's pretty
I don't.
whippy.
I don't like that thing.
Am
I
I
didn't
gonna
like it at all.
am I gonna turn it into butter?
Meredith, listen. You went there, not me.
Okay, I think that's done. That was 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, it's intentional movement. Mark the intentional movement challenge. Making whipped
Yeah,
cream.
really. That's an arm workout.
It is.
But you know, it's better than pulling out the KitchenAid mixer. That's all I gotta say.
Ain't it?
Well, if it's single serve, I mean, if I'm feeding my own family, see, I pour the whole quart in and I whip the whole
Yeah,
dang thing.
yeah,
So,
yeah. Faith says she likes it because I have to buy the canned whippy whip. But to me,
oh, it's beautiful.
it's beautiful.
Look at how
Oh gosh,
luscious
I wish
that
I could
is.
lick through the screen.
I know, except there's no sweetener in it. All right, let me dirty yet another spatula.
That did do a good job. So if you kept churning, would it turn to butter? I mean, it would, right?
Uh,
Can you make butter in
Probably,
that
but I think
machine?
it would. I I think it would clog and stop moving before it would actually get to the butter stage.
Cool.
See, I don't like the cleanup process. This is
Yeah.
annoying.
It looks like you waste a lot.
That's what I'm thinking.
Hold on, they're all saying my video stopped. Let me see if I can get a
Oh,
better connection. Hold please. Mary will still be here, but I'm going to disconnect for a minute. I'm going to switch to my different internet. Better? Is my connection better now? Me?
I can hear you.
Okay. My connection better?
Faith says off camera, you lick it clean. It doesn't have sweetener in it yet, Faith.
Oh.
KJ is frozen and looks terrified.
I'm still
Oh,
freezing?
she says you're still frozen.
I don't
Can hear you,
understand
but you're
why. I
glitchy.
have full internet. Oh.
Okay.
All right. Well, hopefully it will connect. So, did you add your
It's just cream.
okay. So add in that amount of cuz is that all of your whipped cream?
No. Well, yeah, that's all I whipped, but it was
Okay.
a half a cup.
Okay. So put a tablespoon of gentle sweet and then 2 tablespoons of the pureed strawberries. It's going to be like
A
not a
sauce.
super more of a sauce.
Okay, and do I need to turn this muffin out into a pretty?
You can. Or you can eat it right in the mug.
Look at that. The label's still on the bottom. I didn't wash that either.
Listen, you know somebody at Starbucks didn't wash their hands after using the bathroom and then they stocked their shelves.
Probably. Build your immune system. How much strawberry am I putting in here? 2 tablespoons.
2 tablespoons.
You know, my daughter Lizzie ate dirt with a spoon when she was about 5, and she's the strongest kid I have. So
You want a snack? Go eat some dirt.
go eat some dirt.
It'll serve you well as an adult. How does it taste?
Oh, so yum. You know what? If it were mine, I'd do a little slosh of vanilla.
Well, there you go. Add a slosh of vanilla.
Oh, and it is mine. Ha!
Katie said, I ate dirt with my hands. I'm not as refined. Well, she is Mary's child.
Right.
So, if you're going to eat dirt, Lizzie, be refined.
Use a
Use
spoon.
a spoon.
I don't know, KJ. I think this is way better than Shirley's quinoa pudding.
Shirley feels so gypped. He has everybody's head. Oh my gosh, that looks delish. Oh, I can't
It looks
wait to hear it.
amazing.
Yum.
Okay, do I need to take a picture before I have a bite?
Well, you didn't wait for me to answer, so I guess it doesn't matter.
That's really good.
Is that?
Yeah.
Does the cake taste good?
It does taste good.
There.
It is good.
The backside so you can take a picture of the front.
Yeah.
I'd
It is very good.
A little drizzle of that berry puree on top of that.
Oh, you're right.
Just to make it even prettier. Oh,
There we
look at that. That
go.
looks so delicious. Yay!
It's really yummy. Really yummy. And I didn't make a mess of the kitchen.
You still have some dishes to do. You gotta wash a whipped cream container and that thing.
I have teenage boys for that. And it's a snow day, so they can do it.
Sounds like a good day to do some food prep then. Make a total mess of the kitchen.
Yeah.
Oh, there. Well, thank you for joining me. It was fun. I have a
Yeah.
whole list of people. I'm trying to do one a week, so we'll see who's up next week, and we'll do this again, and we'll make something fun. If you have any suggestions for what you'd like me to cook tomorrow on my Saturday cooking, I'd like to make a dessert of some sort, and because I had the Nanaimo Eskimo bars this week, I had about 4 of them. They're not my favorite thing on the planet. They're good, but they're they're probably the perfect dessert to have in the fridge because they're not something that I keep digging into. They're like, oh, I'll just have one little piece and I'm good. But I like to make something yummy tomorrow. Whatever. Nanaimo, Eskimo bars.
Nanaimo.
So I'd like to make something fun for breakfast tomorrow. We'll see what. If you have any suggestions, send them my way. I might choose it and I might not. I do have True Healthy Indulgence. Carrot cake cupcake. Ooh, that sounds good.
Oh,
That
Meredith.
sounds good too, Meredith.
Brownie mix with cheesecake filling. Ah, yum.
That does sound good too. A mint cheesecake filling would be really, really good. It is 8:41, Sammy. And I am going to go book a massage for today to rub my shoulder. See if I can get this thing fixed. All right. Well, thanks for joining me, Mary. It was fun. Take nice pictures. Enjoy your breakfast.
Hey, I will.
We'll do it again sometime. All right, guys. Thanks for joining us. Bye.
Bye.